Hey guys, Long Haul Larry, and we're in the black truck. This is going to be my new truck. I will tell you that this truck is pretty disgusting, actually. It's very dirty, very nasty, junk everywhere. It's pretty bad. Before anybody types the boss and sends some messages, I don't know why you guys do that, but he did offer to have somebody come out and steam clean it and everything, but I told him, I said, don't worry about it. I'm going to change a bunch of stuff around. I'll take care of it. But this truck used to smoke really bad. It used to have a lot of black smoke just pouring out of this thing. And there's another driver that actually works here yet. He's in a different truck. He actually drove this truck. He loved the truck, but the smoke was killing him. And the thing is that all the fabric that's around that's in the interior is all stained with that soot. So I'm not really sure. I have plans here. I get to do whatever I want with this truck. And there's not a lot of room in here. I want the refrigerator mounted. And I need my microwave and stuff so I can cook my own food and everything. This cabinet is too small. This is supposed to be like for an old style box TV. You know, nobody has those anymore. My TV's up there. I hardly ever use the TV. I don't even know if I'll mount it or not. I'm not really sure. But what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to cut this back and make it deep enough so that I can put my microwave in here. And then wire the microwave up and stuff. I think that's what's going to happen. I'll put some kind of straps, hold down thing to go around the microwave, and then the microwave will mount right here. And then what I'm thinking about is this cabinet here. I'm thinking about I'm going to take this door off, and then I'm going to measure my refrigerator up there and see if there's a way that I can mount the refrigerator right in here. I don't think it's as high as this. It might be pretty close. If it's just small, I might just put some kind of panel in there, but if it's a bigger gap, I might cut this door, you know, just have a small little door on top of there that closes. But I think that's where the microwave, or the refrigerator and the microwave is going to go. But you can see how dirty this thing is. It's just nasty. It's really bad in here, guys. And there's garbage everywhere in every cabinet and stuff. Thought I had a phone call there. But a lot of the wiring and stuff is all messed up too. A lot of the wiring is shorted, people messing with stuff and not hooking it up right and everything. And it has these lights in here. These are like halogen lights. I hate these Freightliner lights. They actually, you press the button on and they slowly start to get brighter and brighter. They don't just come on, they're like a slow thing. But they're pretty dim. I'm going to see if I can put some LED bulbs in there to maybe help brighten things up and stuff, but it is what it is. That's something I can deal with later. But I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this top bunk. Right now, this is all the stuff. This stuff over here is actually like returns that's going back to Freightliner. I got to drop off. But my refrigerator and my backpack and a couple boxes there, that's the stuff I had in Big Blue and packed it up and put it in here. And I just got it up there for now, out of the way until I get things organized. But I'm thinking about actually removing this top bunk and then building some cabinets that will be along the sidewall over here, going along the back wall, and maybe something over here. And maybe even putting some kind of sink or something. I'm not really sure on here. I like to have a little sink for brushing teeth and doing all that stuff, you know. And I do a lot of cooking in my truck. These cabinets here will just be the wardrobe cabinet, and probably do like a food cabinet down there or something, and then there'd be another cabinet up here. But I do not like to run with a seat, so I actually pulled this seat out because I carry a lot of different stuff. There's a lot of times where I have to pick up parts and other stuff, so I like to do that. I never carry a passenger, and also it's easier when this is all cleaned out and everything. You can actually just go right out that door. It's a lot easier if you're parked someplace, and you can just go in and out that way instead of climbing up and over. It makes it easier. I did put my GPS. There was already some Velcro stuff on there, and I just stuck it there. That's works for now. Don't know what I'm gonna do. But I'm actually also thinking about taking this floor out and pulling it out and actually putting like a laminate floor, like a wood floor in here. I think that'd be cool. It'd be really easy to clean and stuff. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Let's see what I'm gonna do. But I did buy some stuff because there's a lot of outlets and stuff. Like the outlet back here, in the sleeping area, it does not work. Let's see if I can turn this light on. See how that one works? That's actually got an LED bulb in it. But when you turn it, see how it flickers like that? It does. That's that dimming, getting brighter thing. So it does that. But that's all right. It works okay. But it's still pretty dim. And this light is completely busted. It's completely gone. Somebody broke this thing. Here's the cover for it and everything. It's completely gone. The wires are good. The wires are connected. And so I went on and I did some shopping. And I did like Amazon and stuff. And I found a few things to try out and replace some different things. One of them is this. These are just like 12 volt outlets. And I'm going to replace some things. This one was pretty cool. It came with this arbor and everything to drill a hole for your outlet. It's pretty fancy little outlet, or little arbor thing. But I'm going to be replacing the outlets with these things. And this one here is just for USB, and it actually has a little power switch. You can actually turn this one on and off. And that way it's not on all the time and drawing current. You can actually turn it off if you're not using it. I was thinking about putting it back here. I don't need cigarette lighters, don't need that. My GPS doesn't need to plug into one. And I bought this. This one here is actually a dual one. And this one here actually comes, it's got a cigarette lighter on it. Sorry about that. And then the other one that comes with it is for USB. And then they both fit into a plate, this plate here. And you can mount this plate and then you can have dual. You can have one for USB and one for 12 volt. And I'm actually thinking about mounting this up here someplace. Kind of like what the Volvos have. The Volvos have them and they're like right here. So I'm thinking about doing that. I was actually thinking about over here. Putting them over here or something. We'll figure it out. This will be all placement stuff, just kind of going through. But right now, I want to replace this light because it's very dark back in here. And one of the things that I bought off of Amazon is these little strip lights. And these are actually for like campers. They're 12 volt LED lights. And you can put double-sided tape on them, or there's brackets that you can mount them. And I saw these, and I thought, bam, right there. And if I mount it like this, it has a little switch right here that I'll be able to turn this on and off. And that will light up this whole area, this whole bunk here. It won't light up back where I'm sleeping. I don't know. That one's okay. I don't know. But I bought these, and there's actually 2 of them in a package, and I may stick another one back here or something. I'm not really sure, but you can actually put these things together too. That's kind of cool. So this is not the correct way, but you can actually, that little adapter thing that I have in there, they plug in like that, and then you got 2 of them, and they both have switches and everything. It's kind of cool. I like them. But so yeah, so that's what's going on. Is right now I'm actually going to be installing these. Something I'm doing while I'm waiting for a door here. I'm over here. I came in here 20 minutes late, and she made a big deal about it. Oh, you'll be working. I was like, whatever. My GPS actually had me turn on a road. There was no road. It was somebody's house. I couldn't. They said it was a straight shot here. I had to go out and go through this whole college thing. You go way out of town, do a turnaround, come back in, and then turn on these little city streets to get back here. So I got lost, and I was just a little bit late. now she's making a big deal about it. And that's actually the first truck I've seen go into a door since I've been here. Well, guys, I got this all wired up. It's pretty cool. It's all sitting here. It sits right underneath. There's actually little clips that it comes with a little screw that goes up in there. There's 2 clips that hold it. And it also comes with double-sided tape if you just want to stick it on. Well, I did both. I put double-sided tape above it, put the 2 clips of the little screws. That way it's there and good. That is a nice bright light. I'll put the link for these down in the video description. They're they weren't very expensive. I can't remember exactly the amount, but they weren't very expensive at all. And I mean, that's really nice light. I don't know. I think I may put one up here back in the bunk area too. I don't know. But it's the first little upgrade of many that I've started out doing. I kind of scrubbed all this to get all the grease. I'll show you the rag. This is the rag that I used just to scrub that. Just to scrub right around here where I was putting this light, just this little area. This is a brand new rag. You can see how greasy and grimy it is in here. Everything is just grease. It's just covered. And it's one because this truck has gone through multiple hands of drivers. Some here have come here, done little local stuff, left. But then also with the smoking problem with this engine, and it's black smoke is pouring out of it, that was another major problem. So it's going to be a lot of scrubbing of this truck. But I got this all set up. Not sure what I'm going to do in this little area here. I was thinking maybe like a little toaster oven. I like to have it, you know, for setting stuff in, but I was thinking like a little mini toaster oven or something like that might be good back there too. We'll see. Otherwise my George Foreman grill could fit back in there. It'd be a good spot just to keep it. But yeah, so that's all done with. No idea what it is. It's 35-degree load. We got ourselves 40,744 pounds. That just keeps saying Lanco Parmesan. So we are off for Plymouth, Wisconsin. Hey guys, we are up here in Wisconsin. On our way up to Plymouth for our delivery this afternoon. We are barely going to make it on time. So I got hung up there, the getting loaded thing. Kind of put me a little behind schedule, and I pulled over and did my break and looked up, looked at the GPS and went, woo! It actually had me arriving 12 minutes late, but we've been stretching the big black pony's legs here and made up some time. And actually, I'm showing I'm going to arrive now 24 minutes early. But we don't know what we're going to run into here coming into Milwaukee. I usually never record because I never come this way, and a lot of times it's nighttime when I come up through here, so I thought I'd record coming up through Milwaukee here, downtown Milwaukee. As you can see, if you kind of look around, you'll see you can see off on the left here, see a church? There's a lot of churches and stuff, a lot of old brick churches. It's actually some really cool structures. They got the clock tower on the right. They redid that a few years back. I actually have not been up this way quite a while. Usually it's like Madison, Oconomowoc, stuff like that. You know, over on the other side of Milwaukee. And then to my house, it's easier just to run up to 41 or 45 or something like that to my place. building over here on right there, that big stone building. I believe that's the library or museum or something. That's a courthouse. That's the courthouse, and then I think the museum is one right behind it or something, or one of these things. It used to actually come over the highway. The building actually used to be built over the highway, and then they always had these big murals painted on it and stuff. I think it was like a banner thing you'd pull up and down and change it. It'd be like whales and stuff. They actually tore that whole thing off of there. That was a big mess. There's a Leinenkugel's brewery. I believe Leinenkugel's is from Eau Claire. That's where it's originally from. It's brewed right here in Wisconsin. Billboard. Is your plan ready for higher taxes? What are they trying to say? Are taxes going to go up? That we got a new president? Being back in Wisconsin is there's no law against trucks being in the left lane. Toolbox is still sitting on the floor or open. All the tools clinking and clanking around. You guys are probably hearing that. Never did put those back in my side box. That kind of stuff really doesn't bother me. A little shaking, vibrating, clinking noise doesn't really bother me. Register to get your vaccine. Oh. I know the boss got his vaccine. I think it was Friday I was out there, and he said he probably wouldn't be in. I might have to go run to Hagerstown and do some stuff or something. He said he had to go drive 2 hours to get his vaccine or something like that. I don't know how he did it. The other mechanic there knows somebody that knows a way to get on to get through the short list of the vaccine or something. And there's some website you go on and it finds you some vaccine that you can get, how far you're willing to drive for, blah, blah, blah. And he shared that with the boss, and the boss set it up, and he was even asking me, you want a vaccine? I said, nope. But he went and got his vaccine, and I was texting with him about a few different things, and I said, "Are you all done or whatever?" He said, "I'm sitting in a waiting room. I got my shot, and I'm sitting. They're making me sit in the waiting room now and wait." And I said, "What? They want to make sure you don't die before you leave?" He said something like that. And I says, "How'd it go?" He says, "My arm hurts." I told him, I said, "Well, you know, that's a first symptom of death." I don't know if you found that funny or not. Well, we got about 50 miles left to go. We actually made up a few minutes there. Going through Milwaukee. Traffic was nice and light. And I've done that a few times, and I know which lanes to be in. Big bump. So I rolled right on through, so we're going to head on up there. Well, here we are, guys. We made her up here. Oshkosh Cold Storage. It's a new facility. Not really sure where you go in here. I haven't been to this one. Let's see. Staff and visitors. No trucks. I gotta figure out what gear I want. There we go. Oh, and then I'm supposed to turn that way. So, turn here. All drivers must check in at office. Gotta say, all the snow's gone. I was just asking Tracy, I'm like, where'd all the snow go? Pull forward as far as possible. Do not break your seat. Get everyone back in the doors. Okay. So I'm guessing that the office is up there, but I don't think there's anything up there. I don't know. It kind of looks like there's trucks that go up here. He said yes. I asked that truck driver, pointed up here. He said yes. Check into the front office. So it says pull forward as far as possible. Looks like there's 3 parking spots. We shall pull up here. Alrighty, go check in and get unloaded here. Well, guys, we got all unloaded. That was a nice place to unload. It's like 12 minutes for a full truckload to unload. Pretty good. We are at the house. Yes, I think I can actually back into my driveway too. That's awesome. Awesome sauce. Yep. It's springtime here. I got to be careful. I can't back into my parents' driveway, but I seen that all the snow was pretty much gone, so I wasn't too worried about being able to back into my driveway over here. But yeah, I got time. I gotta do this fast. I got cars coming. There was an actual semi that went into the ditch, and they had the road blocked off right down the road. I couldn't get in here. To get a better bite. I gotta be careful not to go on an edge. Springtime, you know, things are soft. So I gotta make sure to stay right in the center of the gravel. But there was an accident right down there at Baker Cheese. Right down the road. They actually, a truck went right off the road into the ditch. I don't know what the problem was. It was on a straightaway too. Looking at his cell phone or something, who knows. But he went right off the road into the ditch, and the cops had the road blocked, and I was like, I live like right around the corner, dude. And he's like, yeah, you can't get through. They're pulling a semi out of the ditch. I said, how about I just pull on the shoulder right behind your car and you let me know when I'm clear to go, okay? I said, because he's like, well, you can go around. I like, dude, the roads are way too small for me to go around. There's no way for me to get there. I sent a picture of the cop car behind. I'll post it right here. I sent the picture to the boss, and I said fun times and made like an emoji like, ooh, uh-oh. and he says, what did you do now? And I told him, I says, I need bail money. He says, I'm sending John. That's funny. But we are home, guys, and I'm off for a couple days. I'm picking up a load on Monday over in Madison, I guess, and heading back out to the shop. So everything is good there. Load went great, and I probably should call the boss and let him know. I was just joking around here. But yeah, I'm actually heading up to the UP right now. I'm going to be heading up there. I got to run to Sheboygan and drop some parts off at the truck country. And then I'll be heading up to the UP. I'm actually stopping and looking at another snowblower over in Sheboygan. There's one that's really cheap. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at it. And then I'm going to head up to the UP for the weekend. So I'll catch you guys later. I hope everyone out there is having themselves a great day, great night as they watch this here video. And if you're not, well, certainly let's try that all over again tomorrow. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.